The vaccine, depending on who you listen to, and then depending on who you believe, should become available in December or the winter. That's a whole separate topic. But, and I want to speak to this tomorrow and the next day, when is it available? Do people think it's safe? Well, the federal officials say it's safe. All right. Might somebody question that judgment? New York, we're going to have a New York task force review that vaccine when it's ready. And if they recommend to me it's safe, then I'll recommend to the people of the state. How do you administer the vaccines? And let's not make the mistakes that we made in the beginning of this. Well, the states will figure it out. No, the states couldn't figure it out. They couldn't manufacture masks and tests and reagents. It didn't work. This is a massive undertaking. What is the federal government going to actually do besides say, here are the dosages, figure it out? Because that's not going to work. What's the state role? Where are the resources? Where is the funding? And you cannot make the same incompetent mistakes you made at the beginning of COVID. To give you an idea of how the scale of this, all our testing, we do more testing than any state in the nation pro rata, okay? That's why we have all this data. And then we can act on the data. Over 7 months, moving heaven and earth, 300 private labs, more testing pro rata than any other state. How many tests have we done to date when you add it all up? All right? I've done nothing for 7 months except COVID. To date, 12 million tests. Wow, that's a lot of tests. It is. Pro rata more than any other place in the country. What do you mean a test? I mean a test. Q-tip, nasal swab, bloop. 12 million. You know how many dosages of vaccines we would have to do? 40 million. 20 million people. And the projection is that the vaccine may require 2 doses. 40 million. If it's only 1 dose, it's 20 million. We only did 12 million tests in 7 days, moving heaven and earth. In 7 months, in heaven and earth, 800 testing sites, thousands of people. And a vaccine is roll up your sleeve. I'm going to put this needle in you, right? Unless they have a different, but it's an intrusive intervention. And you have to administer either 20 or 40 million.